This paper just dropped yesterday. It's a paper that looks at the trends in confirmed COVID reinfections associated with hospitalization and death in adults aged greater than 18 years between September 2021 and December 2022. In this review, they looked at 18 US jurisdictions and 5 different periods of COVID variant predominance. What's quite alarming is that of all infections, reinfections are increasing substantially. From the Delta to Omicron period. So in Delta, it's about 2.7% reinfection. With the Omicron, we're seeing greater than 25%. And we're seeing the same type of increase from Delta to Omicron with hospitalizations and with deaths. And this number of reinfections is expected to increase because vaccine immunity dissipates over time. And as we've seen in previous articles, after you get your COVID Omicron booster, it only gives you protection for about 6 months, and we are way over the window from when you would need a new booster. So we basically have limited to no vaccine immunity right now, which is very, very concerning. So with earlier variants in the pandemic, reinfections were reported to be less clinically severe than the initial infection, but some more recent studies are showing that reinfections are associated with severe outcomes, particularly in people that were hospitalized with a previous infection, which again underpins the point that once you have COVID, you now have a pre-existing condition in terms of you being immunocompromised because COVID suppresses your immune system and causes all these issues. So in this time period, they have almost 3 million laboratory confirmed reinfections. So there's more cases of all infections. This is the number of reinfections that they're looking at. And young adults between 18 and 49 years of age, are at almost 70% of all of these reinfections. Where during that first year of the pandemic, we had a very low instance of reinfections, and then this continually increased with each new variant, where you are more and more susceptible to reinfection because we allowed the virus to mutate, so our vaccines are no longer effective against these new variants.